Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some EVE Online and welcome to the new ship, the new battleship that I've chosen for our C1 wormhole. This is the Armageddon. It's like a Dominic's, it's got the same drone potential. What I really like about it, and I actually hadn't noticed until I had created it, was you can have missile launchers on there. I do like the idea of drones and missiles, so I've adapted a fit on our experience from the last brawl. So I also put in a cap booster, and then we'll see if we can get this to work in the sides here as well. So I think we'll go the normal route here. Let's dump some guards. Let's see if they can do some actual damage, and then we'll test one hit on the escort. But I actually don't think... Oh, that's not a bad hit on the escort. He's actually gone. So that's not bad. And now they're hitting that patroller. He's gone too. Okay, we will move on to the mediums there, I think. Let's see how that works. What kind of hits we get on this awakened patroller. Only 2 hits. That's not too great. What the hell? And not that much damage. It must just be because it's already at 20 kilometers or something like that. You know what I will do? Well, those are better hits. We are here for testing purposes, so what I will do, I'll switch it to the one at 26, which should be at a better range for me, and then I'll test rapid heavy missile launcher 2s on that awakened patroller. And in the meantime, here we go. I will also whip that one. So this is the stuff that can do. There is the damage, well, not too much, hits of about 300, I would say. Is that going to be able to break a cruiser all on its own? Not sure. There are the hits on the other awakened patroller, and there go the missile volleys. I do think for PvP that this is going to be quite a beast. It also has a remote rep in case I need to help someone, and a newt. So that should be pretty handy. Still have plenty of missiles. We are actually hitting structure here, so I think one more volley and then we can stop. Is that right? Come on, tell me that is going to be enough. Just not enough, I think. Come on, final volley. There it goes. Boom. So that's them down. Not too bad, not too shabby. Quick reload, that does take a long time, 35 seconds, but okay, we can do it. In the meantime, they're almost through my shield. So here we go, awakened patroller at 30, another test of the guards, which I feel for some reason they feel not as good as on the Dominics, but I think that's actually just psychology. And now they're actually going after one of my guards. Let's see if I can force them to switch if I use more E-War like a point. Nope, they don't want to switch. They definitely want to hit that guard. So let's... bring that one home, take out the ogres. Let's see how they do on these small targets then. We still have shields left, so that's alright. Let's see, ogres against small ones. What's the result compared to... Oh my god, full misses. That's already not that great. There is one decent hit of 123, but not so good. Is it like the tracking bonus that the Dominic's has that is causing this pretty major difference in how well they hit these sleepers? It's actually sort of looking like it. I'm gonna pull them back and go for small drones, because this is actually pretty annoying. And in the meantime, let's do a quick rep. Small. Alright, engage that patroller. Let's again fire some missiles on that medium drone. At least they hit pretty well, 320 there again, and then the small ones should be good to take care of the small drones here. Yeah, I think it feels like they have a little bit of tracking problems, these heavy drones and those sentry drones. So that's actually pretty interesting. That one should be down momentarily. Boom, there it goes. In the meantime, we are getting through that one, so that's actually sort of okay. Final volley, boom, he's gone. That is handy, of course. The added missiles do decent amounts of damage, so let's try to combine that now. And of course, missiles always look pretty damn cool. There they go. Look at that. Fire those missiles at that sleeper. Boom, he takes that damage. Drones, yeah, they have some tracking problems. It would seem the hits are not bad, but there is just a little bit of a tracking problem going on. Interesting. Interesting. Of course, in a PvP situation against something like a Tech 3 or a battlecruiser, I don't think we'll have that same problem. Because the idea is, of course, to be very close with a scram and a whip on them, so that we can actually break them pretty easily, I think. And if they don't move, the tracking should be okay. But this is a noticeable difference. So in fact, what I'll quickly do, check on the D-scan, and then I'll check the market for the Dominic's ships. Battleship Standard, Galente, Dominic's trades. Yep, there we go. 7%, 0.5% bonus to drone optimal range and tracking speed. And so this is the difference in performance for the guards and for the ogres on the specific drones. Interesting. It actually makes a pretty big difference that is made up by the extra DPS from the launchers, but it is quite noticeable. Look at how much trouble they have at an orbiting patroller at 15 kilometers. We really only get 2 to 3 hits on every volley. That's actually a little bit disappointing. Because of the worse tracking, you also get lower hits. I mean, if you get a good hit, of course, you can still have decent damage, but the difference is quite noticeable. Okay, next up, final wave. Let's see how we can perform, trying to combine everything that we've learned into one go. So that awakened patroller, will that one get hit? Not really sure. Let's test the missiles on the awakened patroller. Couple volleys on there. Let's see if that actually does anything. Any hits? Yeah, not great though. Not great in my book. It does hit him, but it's got some problems here again. Interesting. Very interesting experiment here so far. Now those guys at 30 kilometers, that should be perfect. And it is, that's not bad. Those are pretty good hits. That's what we definitely prefer to see. Then let's add some missile DPS on those patrollers at 18 kilometers, because the drones will have a bit more problem tracking those. So that's looking okay, and then we can rep here a little bit again. Cap wise, yeah, a bit more intensive as well than the Dominic's. Or maybe the cap is just not as strong as the Dominic's cap. The fitting will have something to do with that as well. Of course, I have this cap booster instead of a normal cap module for the mid slot. So here we go. Oh, let's actually hit that one. Do a couple more rep cycles. Let's just do 2 of them, and that one should die pretty soon. Come on, guys. Track that. That's a 1000 hit, not bad. But yeah, full load again. So let's do a quick reload. And I'm having to rep a little bit. Interesting, interesting. I'm almost tempted to try the medium drones on these medium patrollers. This is better, 4 hits, but as you can see, a lot of them below 100. We had much better results with the Dominic's. Interesting. I'd expected that that this Armageddon would do just as well in the PvE content as the Dominic's. But so far, nope, it's not doing as well. I guess that is because it is a battleship. We are talking about large drones, and it's only a C1 site, so only frigates and cruisers, and so that it's actually not optimally optimal size of weapon system for the content that I'm trying to do with them. But the difference is quite noticeable. And that bonus to tracking and optimal range from the Dominic's does apparently make quite a bit of a difference. So there we go, finally, final medium drone down. Just a couple more small ones to go. We'll do the small drones then, because that's much more effective than the ogres. And the tank is pretty massive though, so I really fit for a pretty big buffer. The idea is to be able to apply my damage on a target that I catch, and then to have the buffer to survive while someone else could come in with a battleship and come in to help me. So that's the philosophy we're going for here at the moment. And that's one down, and now we just need to kill that final one. Final rep for the armor here as well. So yeah, that is the Armageddon in a C1 wormhole. I feel it is not as good as the Dominic's for the PvE content. I do feel that for PvP this ship is going to be a beast. That is going to have a huge buffer to chew through, much better cap with the cap booster, and the added rapid heavy missile launchers are just going to, I think, overwhelm some targets much more quickly than what we saw before. So yeah, there you go guys. This is a first look at the Armageddon in a C1 wormhole. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys some PvP soon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.